What's up, boys? You know what time it is. It's Thursday, so it's time for our Week 5 matchup review. I'm going to check out a couple of these bad boys, and I'm going to try my best to stay in this circle frame. I'm not really good at it. Every time I'm like over here trying to talk, not even in the screen. So we're over here now. We're good. We're going to make it happen. Side note. I'm working on a video to basically introduce the league. I'm going to be showing the grand prize, the loser punishment, as well as how some of that came about. You know who you are. So let's dive in here. First off, we got your boy the Commish versus Drew in the Drew Tang clan. Projected 120 versus 117. The big news for me is that Jayden Daniels should play. He's no longer questionable, and he should be in there ready to go. So Daniel Jones, appreciate you, pal, but glad Jayden's back. The other big news for me is that Josh Jacobs is on a bye week. So I'm without probably one of my most consistent dudes there. Do constantly go back and forth on whether I should, because I have Addison too, but I've also got Justin Jefferson. Do I play them both? I mean, they scored 22 and 15 last week, for a combined 37. Zay's shaky, got a backup quarterback coming in. McMillan is consistent, but I don't know. We'll see what happens there. Then we got Drew over here with Mahomes, who, even though they're not doing too well, he's doing too hot. He's doing pretty good. Mark Andrews with the backup QB. Nakua averaging 27. Are you kidding me? Obviously, number one receiver in the game right now. Looks like he's got the number one defense too. That's fun. So yeah, Drew puts up a lot of points. We'll see how this goes. Next, we got Aaron and Ryan, who unfortunately had really bad weeks last week. They have some injury prone. I don't know what's going on with them. Big news here is Aaron has Lamar Jackson, but he is out. Looks like he picked up Jackson Dart, which could be good. Charbonnet, I don't like him at all because I have Walker, and they basically split it down the middle. Hate that. JSN could go off. Shakir's, I think, always good. We'll see what happens here. We got Herbert, Brown, Etienne, AJ Brown, who I think wants out of Philadelphia at this point. Godwin, and I know he's got McLaurin, so I don't know if he's going to change that up. If that dude's going to play, especially with Jayden Daniels back, we'll see what happens here. We got an 8th and a 9th with the same records, respectively. The win could go a long way here. I said I was going to stay in frame, and I was just out of it. Sorry. Then we got Grayson and Dale. Honestly, Grayson started hot. Dale didn't. This is completely swapped. Dale is on a winning streak, scoring a ton of points, and Grayson has dealt with injury after injury after injury. Goddard's questionable. Malik's out for the season. He had the other running back that got hurt. I forget his name. So, man, I hope you get it together here. But Dale, with the risky choice of multiple first-year running backs, and is just going off with them. Amarion Hamptons, Cam Scatterbo, Ashton Genty, all first-year running backs, just absolutely killing it. Congratulations, buddy. Glad you're doing well. Keep it up, and we'll probably see you in the playoffs. Next, we probably have maybe the most lopsided match we've seen in a long time. Just about double the points here. 86 projected to 140, which is just... For those of you who don't know what happened here, okay? Blake, we love you, buddy. Blake lost in the first round. Okay, but he had this stacked team: Saquon Barkley, Jonathan Taylor, George Pickens, Monte Adams, Trey McBride. You get all that, right? He scored 99, which was the second least. Okay, the person that scored the least did not pick up Quentin Johnston on waiver wires, and so Blake did. And so now a stacked team that just didn't do well the first week now has probably the biggest breakout player of the year in Quentin Johnston, who's averaging 20 points a game. Can't make it up, but that's to his benefit. I mean, he played the game how he should. He's got that breakout player and is projected over 140, which is just absolute madness. Jake did win the last place bowl last week, so he is now 11th, but these projected totals. Let's get this lineup set, pal. You got 2 with 0 projected, so looks like you're getting that injury bug now as well. Let's get that sorted before tonight. Next, we have Mr. Alex Cook, the only remaining undefeated team, and Will. Will started strong, had a couple of lulls of games, but then finished really strong last week. This is the guy that has Jared Goff and Amon-Ra on the same team, so any week, James Cook, especially Rachaad White, now that I forget his name. What's his name's hurt? That should be good for you. But yeah, Will could just go off anytime. Projected 117. Alex projected 110, but it looks like he has an injured reserve player, Mr. Benson, on the startup squad. Let's get that taken care of. And we'll see what happens here. This is first seed versus third seed at the moment. Blake is second versus 11, so the rich get richer, huh? Favor ain't fair, huh? And for our last game, we have, I think, what is another last place bowl with Eric and Dylan. Eric and Dylan projected 83. You've got 2 players on a bye. Let's get that taken care of, pal. You may be able to pull it off against Mr. Eric here. I think the story for Eric is that Derrick Henry is just not producing like he normally does, averaging 12 points there. But if you, on paper, I looked at your team and it was Baker Mayfield and Derrick Henry, you should be in a pretty good spot. But that's not the case at the moment. Both 1 and 3 here to see how this goes, and with another last place bowl. So we'll see who gets it done there. Let's go check out our standings real quick. Here we go. Obviously, number 1, Mr. Alex Cook and Mighty Mahomo, 4-0, the only undefeated team, and with now a 92% chance to make the playoffs. Absolutely crazy. And then we got a bunch of the same records. So from Blake to Drew, all 3-1, all 1 game behind. And it looks like all have a 60+% chance to make the playoffs. We fall under 60 here with Dale. 2-2, and then right at the cutoff for the playoffs at 1 and 3 is myself at 41%, and we go down all the way to 14th, Mr. Dylan. We'll see how all this goes. Points for, I think we covered it in this our last video, but just some insanity here from our number 1 team to beat Mr. Sergeant Soldiers. 444 points for, and a measly 362 points against. The theme of this video, sir, is favor ain't fair. Keep it going. Go buy some lottery tickets, maybe. All right, guys. Well, we got a matchup tonight. I don't even know who's playing, but I'll send a text. Thanks for being a part of this league. It's great. Set those lineups. And like I said, we'll have another video coming soon, sort of introducing the league to the world. Have a good night.